Oh, I have one in calculate for some reason.
Hello, everyone. You're fine. And welcome to Nerds with Dice. Tonight we are playing Tales from the Campfire. Real quick, just want to let you know we do have merch. You can find it on the link in the chat or by heading over to Nerds with Dice on Twitter. And there is a link tree in the bio with all the links. And we are also sponsored by Grinding Co. Coffee. They are a Black and LGBTQ plus owned coffee company. From what I'm told, their coffee is very good, and if you use the code NerdsDice or the link that is currently in the chat, you can get 10% off on any orders. And I was looking at it the other day. They do have pumpkin spice now, so
We've been enjoying the cowboy grind.
you also got the gay agenda, didn't you?
Yeah, the gay agenda was pretty good.
All right. Go around real quick and have everyone introduce themselves, starting with Ash.
Hello, I am Melissa, also known as So Much Geek, and I will be playing Ash Howard, the rocker archetype tonight.
All right, and I should have asked this before we started. It's Yvette, right?
Yeah, that's right. I'm Marcus. I am Spicy Curry Bread around the internet. I'm playing Yvette Torres. She is she's she her pronouns. She is a young jock, a budding jock, 10-year-old skateboarding obsessed kid.
And Ronnie.
Hi, my name is Kevin. You can find me at Bisonic Kevin, and I am playing Ronnie Valentine, the popular kid of 13.
And I am your storyteller tonight, Nerdy Teddy, and if you will allow me, we will go back to where we ended last week, in front of a campfire with a humanoidish shaped ghoulish person. In the background you can see some like campers and stuff, and they say, "Hi, I'm Don the Ghoul. Welcome back to Tales from the Campfire. Tonight our story is Beware the Hat. We head back to Wickwood and start where all great stories start, in a malt shop." And then it fades in and we get the shot from the outside of the malt shop. And let me check the... because I already forgot something. And then Yvette's favorite song already is playing. There's a love roller coaster. We see, we get a shot outside the malt shop. The malt shop is called the Malt Shelter, and the sign, the M blinks a little bit on the sign, and we zoom in, and inside there are, I imagine, a few teenagers and some other kids there. What is Ronnie doing there, and what does Ronnie look like?
Ronnie has blonde hair. It's a little bit high, like a little bit of that wall of hair and then slicked back look. He's very pale. Well, not very pale. He's a white kid. I was gonna say clean shaven, but he's 13. This is no longer a thing I have to think about with characters. He's got a jean jacket on with some buttons on it, and he is wearing a Batman the Movie t-shirt with the Batman symbol on it. Yeah, and I think he's waiting for... he's just sitting, like, taking up an entire booth by himself. And I think the other two are probably supposed to come there. And,
So when you say taking up an entire booth himself,
like he's sitting
back,
like
arms out, feet crossed on the other side kind of thing?
Well, he's taking up one entire half of a booth.
Oh,
where
okay,
he's,
one
like,
entire half,
sitting
okay.
with his back to the window, and
Alright.
his feet on the bench of the bench.
Yeah. All right. Has Ronnie ordered malt or soda
Ronnie,
or anything?
there's probably a couple of empty ones on the table because his other friends just left.
Okay.
So he was there with a couple of people and they all left. But he had a thing he had to do tonight, so he didn't go with him.
And where are Ash and Yvette?
I guess we'd either be like on our way to the malt shop or about like just walking in together.
Yeah, just walking in
And-
sounds good.
Yeah. So Ash is a mixed, fairly tall girl with curly purple hair. Always wearing a band t-shirt with chipped nail polish and 13 years old. Fairly not like just trying to be cool, trying to be a cool 13-year-old, the normal like boots and spike bracelets and stuff. And with Yvette.
Yvette, should I?
I was just
describe
going to ask you what you.
her? Okay. Yeah, Yvette's she's very evidently Latin American, probably Mexican, brown skin. She's missing a tooth, at least one, I think. She's wearing a helmet, no pads, and she's one of those kids that takes the long route everywhere. So like somebody walks straight to a door and she does like a few loops around them and then like off somewhere else and then back to the door to get to the door. So she's doing that. She's very, very, very energetic.
So Ash would probably be trying to get Yvette just to walk in the door. Yvette, this is we're going in here. This is the spot.
I know, and she runs past and like tries to caveman, like where you drop the board and like jump on it into the shop and probably eats it, unless you want me to roll for it.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? Roll for it. Let's see. What's that?
The dice
Body
decide.
move. Should
Okay,
work.
that's pretty good for me. That's 7 dice. What are successes in this system again?
6s.
No 6s.
Okay, so yeah, you try to do it. You get on the board, and then it's a tiled floor, so it has those kind of deep grooves, and the wheels get stuck, and you sprawl on the floor. And then somebody behind the counter definitely yells, "Hey, no skateboarding inside the shop!"
I'll say the floor is terrible for it. And Yvette gets up and is seemingly unharmed, just way too sturdy for her own good.
Yvette, we gotta just relax a little bit. If you get in trouble, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Let's just go sit down.
It's
Let's go
fine.
sit down. It's fine. You're fine?
Yeah, I
Are you
need a
okay?
malt. I'm good. She's missing another tooth. She's missing the other front tooth.
Oh no.
Are you
I'm
what if
dead.
you're there to work on a project with me? Because we're both 13.
Yes.
Ash, I should say, because you can't tell that I'm looking at you over a camera. And you are, for some reason, in charge of the existence of Yvette.
Yes. I am babysitting currently. But I needed to do this project, so it's all happening at once. We're doing everything together.
Yeah, it's probably due in like 2 days.
Okay.
Okay, what's the project for? Now I'm curious.
A science project about the Krebs cycle.
Okay.
The Krebs cycle.
I will
Or is it Krebs?
remind myself.
I don't know what that is.
Because that's like the first thing that came to mind.
You know the name? No idea what it is.
I
I
mean,
think
no,
it has
it's a
something to do
security
with
researcher.
plants. The sequence of reactions by which most living cells generate energy during the process of aerobic respiration takes place in the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cells. Using up oxygen, producing carbon dioxide and water as waste products, and ADP is converted to energy-rich ATP.
It's how plants breathe.
It's opposite. It's actually the it's not
after
plants.
effects?
It's like how humans create
Okay.
using
It's true.
oxygen and producing carbon dioxide. So yes, it's the human
okay.
version of photosynthesis.
Do we have to build a model for it?
I was thinking like a poster. I mean, I guess it's probably up to us. We can decide if we want to do a poster or a model or, a song. I can write a song if you want. You could act something out. You could do like a play or something.
Anyway,
Musical.
this was the
me.
conversation in class.
Yes, this is it. This is in character now.
I don't. No.
Not a musical?
No.
I feel like you'd be good in the musical. The hair?
Yeah. Well, I would, but no.
Well, what would you want to do?
I think we just need a poster. I think let's not reinvent this cycle.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's funny. That's a good joke. Right, Yvette? That's a good joke. The cycle, like reinvent the wheel. The cycle. It's like a wheel. It's like a circle. Anyway, yeah. Well, I guess let's start. We can start the poster.
Well, we'd have to go to the library because I don't know what the Krebs cycle looks like. All I know was that Mr. Hannigan drew just a big circle on the board and put a bunch of things on it and wrote a bunch of chemical stuff. And I wasn't paying attention at the time.
I might have it in like some notes or something. Let me see. Let me check. So I'll get my backpack out. Or I mean, we could go to the library first if you want. We go to the library first.
I think at this point, a waitress, she's a couple years older than you, walks up and any you two just sat down, right? Any malts for you? Do you?
Oh, right. Yvette, you wanted a malt, right, before we go?
Yeah, yes. Do you have banana?
Yeah, we have banana.
Do you have chocolate?
Yes, we have chocolate.
Can you combine them?
You want a chocolate banana malt?
Yes.
Yes, I can do. We can do that.
Hey, weird question. Do you have peanut butter?
Yes, we have peanut butter.
Can you do like a chocolate banana and peanut butter one?
Yes.
I'll do that. I'll have one of those ones.
Okay.
Wait, I'll have one of those too. That sounds really good.
Yeah.
Does it?
High five. It's
okay.
actually, I mean, I've had chocolate. Well, I've had a peanut butter and banana sandwich, and that was really good. So I feel like adding chocolate.
Well, I mean, add chocolate to anything.
Yeah.
Anything else for you? Do you want another malt, Ronnie?
Yeah, I'll take another cookies and cream.
Okay. I'll be back. And she turns and walks off, and as she does, a napkin, I'll say it hits Ronnie, and there's a couple of older high school boys in another booth who are laughing about it, but it hits you in the face and then lands on the table. It's just balled up.
God, trying to send love notes to my sister, I say real loud. And I will open it to see if there's anything in the note.
Somebody's drawn like a creepy picture on it, and then it says "Beware the Hat" on it. This is an urban legend that the kids of Wickwood are probably pretty familiar with.
Well, okay. Like, this... Is this like a chain letter? Do I have to throw this at someone now?
What
Throw
does it
7
say?
napkins at people? It's just it's the stupid hat thing.
Oh, that. That kind of. So, isn't that like a? What's the thing with the hat?
I don't remember.
Should we? Well, should we ask them, or are they being? Is this them being mean to you, or?
It's... I don't know. I think it's this them being idiots, because maybe they can't get a date.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna... You want me to try to comprehend to remember the story, the urban myth of the
Yes.
local legend?
Yeah, it'd be mind comprehend.
All right, that gives me 5. Hey, I got 1 6.
Okay. Yeah. The hat story, it has like a, not like a rhyme, but like a little urban like Bloody Mary type thing. That because beware the hat. It rides the winds. It hides in the trees. It doesn't like the candles. Beware the hat. For jeez, I had it earlier after we talked, and now I don't remember the last thing that I had for it.
So I got up to it doesn't like candles.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, yeah, not to derail you, but it that was the line. It doesn't like candles.
Yes.
Okay.
Doesn't like the candles, and it's basically what it would be is it wants kids to behave and wear like their hats and their helmets and stuff, and so I feel like I had a better way of explaining this earlier.
All out of your head the second you needed it. I guess.
Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's because every time I try to think of what it is, my mind immediately goes to Bloody Mary and like the Candyman, and I'm like, I don't want to use like a mirror or something, but if you know what, if you we'll just say if you disrespect hats or like, you know, somebody's hair or something, it's rumored that the hat will come after you. And the reason why has sort of been lost.
Gotcha. Nope, I can't make any rhymes for it. Candles is a tough rhyme.
Yeah.
With hat-related things.
Handle.
Handle, but like
hat
with a handle? I don't know.
Beware, like it fears a candle more than you can handle.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be.
Tip your cap, or it'll be more than you can handle.
That's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But yeah, you know it as like this thing. It's basically a respect your elders kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's probably changed like several times over who knows how long. The kids claim that the hat is real.
What you really have to beware is the stank from those kids. They didn't even shower after gym, and I could smell them from here.
I think you get like one of them stops laughing and like gives you the like eyes, like.
I dismissively wave.
And I I wave, but in like a, hey, don't be mean to us. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You do that. And then as you like wait for your malts, nothing really happens. She comes back. Did you want those malts to go, or did you want them?
Well, I guess to go, you were thinking library, right? Or
we can smuggle them in there.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you just hold them low when you walk in, and wave with your other hand, they won't notice. I don't think the librarian can see past the counter anyway.
Sounds good. Let's do that. Do you want me to carry yours, Yvette?
No, I got it. She super doesn't. She's like juggling her skateboard with it, and then trying to ride it and like nearly dropping it like 3-4 times.
Can I see your skateboard real quick? Can I check out the wheels on this?
Okay, but be careful.
All right, I will take it.
Item.
I will take it from her and act like I am interested in it while we walk. Because
that's brilliant.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have her tell me about it. And be like, what kind of is ball bearings in here? It looks like you did some custom things.
Well, yeah, you need bearings for a wheel. But yeah, the wheels aren't original. The board itself is, she knows way too much about it. It's like a signature Rodney Mullen board. I think manufactured by Peralta or something like that. Yeah, she's just like listing off facts, like way more than a kid should know about anything.
Wow.
Cool. And I just let her talk because it keeps her focused while we walk.
Mm-hmm.
Huge, big brain move there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we'll say the library is like a block away. It's not super far because it's not a super big town, and like you can see Dawn's gas station like in the distance. That's a few blocks away, and but you have to turn the corner to go to the entrance, and when you do, it's technically not anybody's fault, but as you turn, there's an older gentleman leaving the library, and you turn the corner at the same time and kind of accidentally run into each other, and his hat falls off and the wind catches it and blows it into a puddle.
Oh, sorry, dude. Do you want me to get that for you?
Oh, that's no trouble. Oh, sorry. Didn't hear you kids. You have a good night. I got my hat. Thank you.
Okay.
That's a wet hat feels.
He doesn't put it back on his head. He just he just picks it up out of the puddle and carries it away.
Mm-hmm.
I probably hasn't snowed yet, has it? So there's not like road salt in the water.
No.
Okay. Because that makes things super gross. But yeah, I'm like, dude should watch where he's going.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see him though either. So I mean, it is reflective on the side though.
Whatever. It's all whatever. Let's say it spilled my drink.
Okay.
And because this is the first part in a bad story, I will leave it there and walk away.
You're just like, and
It
walk
fell
away.
on the ground, and I'm not gonna pick it up.
It's also the 80s, and nobody cared.
Yeah.
Well, there were PSAs about not littering, but there weren't trash cans everywhere.
Yeah.
If you want some of my milkshake, you can have some.
Nah, no, thanks.
Okay. And then I just like down the rest of it and get a brain freeze.
As you walk into the library, brain. Does you know what? You still have your malt. Let's roll. What is it? Something stealth.
Sneak.
Sneak.
Yeah,
Body sneak.
Body sneak. There you go.
Okay. Oh wow! 3 successes on 4 dice.
Okay.
Whoa.
So you get yeah, you get in there really smooth. If you, as a bonus, if you want, we could with like 3 successes. We could also say you get away with rolling, like riding your skateboard, and like you get it back from Ronnie, and you ride your skateboard into the library and malt in hand and don't get noticed.
Yes, please.
Awesome.
Man, last time I tried that, I skinned my elbows real bad.
You skateboard, Ronnie?
Once or twice. I'm not good at it. I didn't stick with it.
That's a shame.
Yeah. I mean, I had to wear a helmet, and I didn't like it. Didn't like the way it felt. It was weird.
She puts the board in front of him. Do a kickflip.
Why? No, we're inside. What? These are wood floors.
Ronnie, do a kickflip.
That you can't just like
I don't know what
tell
that is,
people
Vet.
to do a kickflip.
Why don't you do a kickflip? I'd like to see that.
Do not do a kickflip in here.
Yeah,
She
you
tries.
shouldn't do a kickflip.
She can't. She's never landed one, but she tries.
Oh no.
All right, I think we got to go over to the computer, and we go over to the computer catalog with its 2-color display.
And you start looking up science things on the computer.
Sciencing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna make you roll for this. Like I'll let you like you can find the books and stuff that you need. Does Ronnie go get them, or does Ash go get them?
It's more awkward if Ash goes and gets them, I think,
Okay.
because Ash is the one that's supposed to be watching. that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, so, are you in Miss Fulton's class?
Who's Miss Fulton?
Oh, she teaches.
Do you want some of my malt since you spelled yours?
No, she teaches 5th grade. Well, she was my 5th grade math teacher.
Is 10 years old to 5th grade? Or is that
actually
what
might be a
you're?
little
Okay. Yeah, I have no idea who that is, Ronnie. You should really try this malt though. It's really good.
No, thank you.
Okay, you're missing out.
Ronnie, as you have this conversation, you notice a weird shadow on one of the bookshelves that looks suspiciously like really long fingers and a top hat. And then when you blink and it's not there anymore.
I stand up and I look around. Did you see something weird?
She's working nursing that malt. No.
I probably shouldn't just like go find Ash and leave you here. Shouldn't I?
I think you muted yourself on accident.
I am, thank you. I can take care of myself. I'll just stay here
No,
and
I'll
do.
just wait. She'll be back in a sec.
Suit yourself.
Will I be back in a sec? Just kidding.
Cut back. Cut over to Ash as you're like looking on a higher shelf for the book you need, and as you're looking up, you notice a shadow crawling down from the top of the shelf. That's like fingers and a top hat, and it's like crawling down towards you.
So is it like a humanoid shadow with a top hat and long fingers, or is it like a top hat with hands type shadow?
It's like a, you know what? It's a top hat with like arms and hands.
Okay, so there's not the rest of the body, just arms, hands, and top hat.
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was visualizing what was happening. Okay. Okay, not cool. Not cool. Hey. So she's gonna try it, or I'm gonna try to like see if there's anybody else down or wherever I am, and get away from this thing, whatever this is.
There is an old girl you've seen before. Her name's Beth. She's a couple like aisles down from you in the, like, you can see her, and she's currently sneaking a drink of a soda.
Oh.
while she's browsing the books.
Beth. Hey, Beth.
What?
Did you see anybody else down here at all?
No, it's just the two of us.
Well, okay. Can you just like watch me for a second while I do this? Like while I get the book I'm trying to get?
Okay, that's a weird request, but yeah, I can do that.
Thanks. And so then I'm gonna try to get the book, and then just like leave after I get it.
Yeah, and then Beth will leave too. She doesn't look good when you, like, as she leaves. She looks a little tired, but she leaves too. She leaves the library as you go back to your table.
Okay. So what was going on here? And put the book down on the table.
Did they fire Miss Fulton? I mean, she always smelled like booze.
Oh no. I don't know. I haven't really kept up with any
Grade school.
of the teachers like there.
Anyway, yeah. So, yeah.
Should we do the thing? And she's gonna be looking around kind of like nervously.
I pull out some poster board or a large sheet of paper for poster board, and just you know what? I'm gonna change my item to art supplies, if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine.
I pull out like markers and like those pastels that every school has.
Cool. I'm pretty good at drawing and stuff. If you want me to draw
Yeah, I'm
like a
not by myself.
cell.
Yeah, do that. I will draw. I'll start with the sun up here. We should really pencil it out before we do more like color stuff. My sister, she's doing inks in her art class, and yeah, we should lay it out first.
Okay, good to have a plan. I'll use pencil first, or do you mean like on a sheet of paper?
Yeah, on the paper, and then we go over it darker and make it look better.
Okay. Let's do that.
Yvette, do you want to draw like you skateboarding down here?
You literally read my mind. I was about to say, she says, "I'll draw myself skateboarding," and like goes to grab some pens and markers and stuff.
Yeah, that'll be the person using the energy.
I use tons of energy.
Yeah.
Not enough.
I don't even
What is
know
it?
where it comes from. I mean, I guess I will after this, right?
Yeah. Very good.
All right, let's see. Look at the skills here. Mind comprehend is the closest thing,
All right.
and we'll see how good your drawings are.
All right. I'm the lead, so I will take, unless someone else wants to take the lead, and I get 2 dice for art
Okay.
supplies.
Wait, are we all rolling? For just how well we
Yeah.
contribute? Or is it like a one person roll?
Hold on one sec.
I don't know if
Because-
there's a team tasks thing.
There is, but I don't.
I'll just all roll to see how each of our sections look.
Yes.
You said it was mind comprehend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
get art
actually,
supplies.
hold on. We're gonna
One
do
die.
it. We're going to do it as helping each other. So Ronnie wants to take the lead. And then Ronnie will get 1 extra dice for each of you helping work on this project.
Okay.
2 extra dice bring me up to a whole lot. Okay. I have 2 successes.
Okay, good.
Okay, so your project looks really good. And what do you want to do with that bonus success?
I don't know.
Do you want to save it for now?
Yeah, because I don't know what you can do with it.
Like you can
Okay.
get like additional or like details or stuff like that. I think there's technically like stuff that you're in the book that's there, but
Well, then can I overhear 2 people talking about local gossip that might be relevant to what's coming up?
that is something you can do.
I like gossip, though it's hard to gossip with a 10-year-old.
You think so? I think it would be easier. People say wild stuff around kids, I feel like.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Expecting them to like not get it, but they heard it anyway.
Okay. Yeah. That does make sense. And but you hear a couple people talking in one of the other tables a little bit away. They are talking about how another kid, we'll say his name's Deacon, like he was out at the cabin hanging out with everybody, and then he left, and nobody, like he went missing. Nobody's seen him. And they're talking about how it's just like those other kids that went missing a month ago.
So yeah, while we do the art, I will go for the 10th grade or the 10-year-old gossip then about who's do either of you have siblings?
I do. I have an older sibling who is like basically good at everything, and I,
Our older sibling probably friends with my older sister.
yeah.
I have an older one as well. I haven't fleshed out too much, but I think he's more or less a sportsman like Yvette, um, athletic, but is now a shut-in at this point.
Yeah, my older sister joined Wildlife Club and she doesn't talk to me anymore. And also she basically overshadows me and everything. So we're not close.
Well, I mean, my older sister overshadows everything too, but like it's cool because like it means everyone's already got a good impression because, everyone likes Stephanie and it gives me a leg up. Like though there was that one kid after she broke up with Sid, he was an asshole to me, but he was an asshole to me before. I'm glad
Mm,
she broke up with him. I do
yeah.
not know how he got on the football team.
Mm.
He
But you
looks,
like your sister then? You think
yeah,
your
she's
sister's
cool.
cool?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, we fight, but you know, who doesn't?
Yeah, like Kate's cool, but I just kind of want to do my own thing. I don't want to be like Kate's little sister, I want to be Ash.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. No, that's cool. Yeah, I get that. That's the way to go.
and we're really different. So when people are like, "Oh, that's Kate's little sister. She must be like super smart and doing all this stuff." And then when I don't, people are disappointed. And yeah,
I, hmm.
but she doesn't play any instruments. So,
Well, that's cool. I mean, I don't play any instruments. I want to learn guitar
oh, you do? I mean,
eventually.
we
I'll
could
get around to it.
like jam or something. Like I could show you some stuff.
Maybe that'd be cool. Maybe I don't know.
Like
Maybe
sometime if you wanted to. I mean, we don't have to, but if you
no.
wanted
It's
to.
I'll let you know if I get a hold of one.
I mean, I have one.
Yeah, but you have one. I mean,
I could show you, and then I could be like, okay, then do like what I did, and like, it's fine. It's fine.
yeah. Let's just get this done. Yes, we work on this until it's finished.
Yeah, and yeah, it's finished. Well, we'll say it's finished just before, like, the library closes at like 6 or something. Whatever usual time libraries close, and then like it's like 5 minutes beforehand in the library, and she starts coming around and like tells everybody, I have 5 minutes till close. If you have any books you want to check out, you gotta check them out now. And like she like notices Yvette's like cup, but it's too late now, and like so like she puckers her lips a little bit, but doesn't say anything, and just
It was empty when I brought it in.
Make sure you throw it away, and check out any books you're taking with you. And then moves on, keeps tells a few more people same thing.
Oh, I forgot to mention that when Robbie takes his denim jacket off, he has his sleeves rolled up in the most 1989 style.
Okay.
So he picks up his jacket and puts it back on. It's like, okay, I can finish. I can finish putting in some of the details. If you want to work on the side sheet, and we'll glue it on when I see you at school. And Yvette, this border looks really cool.
It was a nice touch.
Yeah, I can tell it's you. Like that's what's so
Yeah.
cool about it.
She's beaming.
Yeah. But you want? I think we're walking in the same direction.
Yeah, which are you headed that way?
Yeah. I mean, over towards West Street.
Yeah.
I'm over in the Tree Street section.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we live
That's
up on
funny.
Pine.
Oh, I live off Spruce.
Oh, okay. Every town has tree streets, I believe.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you start walking home, and as you do, you have to go past like the pharmacy and the music store, and as you do, you see another group of kids duck inside the music store. One of them has a bass guitar strapped to their back, and when you turn on to the actual neighborhood streets, where there are trees and stuff, all three of you start to get a weird feeling, like something's following you.
They should put streetlights over here. Or a sidewalk, at least.
Yeah. I think they're supposed to be working on it. I think I heard my mom talking about signing something.
They're
Like
always doing some construction in this town.
yeah.
It's weird, right?
It's kind of weird.
Like, I always see these big trucks and I don't know where they go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you think about it, and then like the snow, with the snow makes things fall apart faster, and then they gotta fix it every year.
That makes sense.
So maybe that, I mean, I don't know if that's the case, but
The snow also means they can't work on the roads year round.
mhm.
I think Yvette has stopped, like full stop, just dead in her tracks and like is looking in the direction that they've come from.
Mhm. Hey, Yvette?
Ash, when you turn around and look at Yvette and she's looking back, you notice that there's a branch above her, and it looks almost like the branch itself is reaching down to grab Yvette.
I'm gonna tell her to get on her skateboard and come to me.
Yeah, she will. She'll
Quickly.
take over.
Does Ronnie turn around as well?
Yeah.
Ronnie, you see the hat in the tree, and this time it's not so much just a hat. Like, you see an actual like body attached to the hat, no head, just the hat, and it's a long shadow in the tree, and you see like an arm stretching down from the branch.
I think I will pick up a rock and throw it at the hat. Because it's got to be just a hat stuck in a tree, clearly. I mean, it looks
That's
like
a fair
the hat that
assessment.
we knocked off the guy before, right?
I know
Is it the same hat?
he was wearing like those, I don't know what they're called. Well, I can't think of what they're called, but they're
Like a golf kind of hat, like one of
Yes.
those with the brim, but
Yes.
it's like
A newsie, newsboy.
yeah, newsy.
yes, there you go. That's yeah. He had a hat like that, but this looks like a top hat.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a rock at that.
When you do, it like knocks a few of the leaves out of the tree, and the light from the street lamp on the other side of the street shines into the tree better, and it disappears.
Well, that was weird, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like, what? I don't see where the hat... I didn't knock it down. Where did it go? Let's just go.
Yeah, let's get like inside
Should we take
somewhere.
a short? Should we take the shortcut? Like,
What's shortcut?
I mean, there used to be bike paths back in this section of woods, but it's been a while since I was on them with the small jumps.
Yeah, I don't know if Yvette would know this because Yvette's younger, but Ash and Ronnie definitely know that like those paths and stuff cut through the woods and lead right to the cabin, and then like the cabin is you can shortcut right over to spruce and pine from the cabin.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you turn left instead of right by the cabin, there's that little place where they used to do but where we used to jump bikes. Like a bunch of older kids had put in like little ramps,
Oh, okay, yeah.
dirt ramps. Yeah.
Sure, I guess we can go that way. Are you okay? Yvette, are you okay?
She's doing that thing that kids do something sometimes where they're like on the verge of tears and like breathing really heavy.
Yeah.
She's also like scared to make any noise because yeah, scary hat monster.
Yvette.
Shall like
Uh,
tap.
Yeah, I'll come
The
down and
hat,
bend down
they
next to
were
her.
right.
No, it's cool. It
The
was
hat's
just.
after us.
It's not at. Why would it be after us?
We disrespected a hat.
We
Those are
did.
the rules. You disrespect a hat, the hat
That dude
gets you.
dropped his own hat off. It's just. It's okay. Can I try to empathize?
Yes, I was just gonna say mind empathize. Roll it.
All right. 3, 4, 5. 5 dice. No successes.
Oof.
Can I help with
What was
that?
that?
Like, can I do like donate or I think it was like help. They get the extra dice, right?
Yeah, there's that, or if Ronnie wants to take a condition, Ronnie can push themselves and roll all the failed dice again.
Alternatively, is luck transferable? I forget.
Oh, I forgot there's also luck.
Yeah, you also have luck.
There-
Yeah, I have mad
There's
luck.
pushing yourself, there's luck. There's a few ways to get successes if you want to.
All right. So the way I think this would play out is I will take the condition so that Yvette doesn't have to take a condition. So
Okay.
that Yvette doesn't end up scared.
There's
I'm going to get upset.
Also, if you wanted to use your pride, I believe it depends on what your pride is.
Oh, my
You
pride
can-
is that I know gossip.
Oh, okay. Then
I don't think
it probably wouldn't apply here. But you can get
Oh.
one success.
I couldn't make it apply. But
Yeah, if you want to try to make it apply, but it's per game. You can just like get one success if it
I'll
has
hold
to
on
do
to
with
it.
your pride. Per
And
game.
I just thought about this. Also, you do have that bonus that you were holding on to if you wanted to get a success
too.
here. It's up to you if you want to take the condition and re-roll it and save
I'll take
that.
the condition and re-roll it because I think having more conditions is fun.
Yeah, that's an
Mhm.
interesting choice.
There we go. There's a 6. Yep. 9. I'm gonna take upset because I'm like, no, it's all good. Like the stories, they're just stories. You know, people tell stories, and you can't let them get to you. Like how I used to be afraid of thunder. Like, don't let it get to you.
Well, like the thunder is not the dangerous part. It's and then I look at Yvette and then I stop.
Like about to start crying more. Yeah.
No, let's just take the shorter way home.
Yeah, let's do that. So we take the shortcut through the
Yeah.
woods.
So, Yvette, do you like music?
Yeah, I like funk
Love it.
and disco.
Cool. Cool. I mean, Prince just came out with that rad video for Bat Dance.
Yeah, he did. That was really cool. And the movie was really cool too.
Oh, I love that movie. What was your favorite part?
We're talking about the Tim Burton one, right?
Yeah, the original Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson Batman.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Wait, is that the same one as not to derail too much,
No,
but
it's
with
cool.
Danny DeVito as the pig one?
No, that's the sequel to it.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I have those mixed up. My favorite part was when she like clearly doesn't remember it too much. Like when they were in the streets with the parade, and the
Oh yeah,
Joker was
dude, I totally didn't
yeah,
expect him to shoot that guy.
yeah, me neither.
Is this like an
Zero
appropriate
recognition.
movie for kids?
I mean, no, yeah,
Okay. Sounds kind of scary. I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but
it's really
um,
cool.
maybe I'll check it out.
There's a long, quiet beat, and he goes, "Well, I wouldn't hate seeing it again."
Oh yeah. Did you want? Would you? You want
So,
to
we should keep moving.
go?
Yeah, and as you do, you come across the cabin, which was previously introduced in the first episode. It is the hideout we're using for all the kids in the town. That way, we don't have to come up with a different one each time. And it is an old rundown cabin with part of the roof falling in, and there's like an old couch in there and some other stuff that teenagers and kids would use and stuff.
Yeah.
If you want to stop here and take a moment, you can heal conditions by comforting each other while you're in your hideout.
I don't know how you heal condition or what the conditions actually do, but I think I'll just let the condition hang.
Okay, so you don't spend too much time here. We do see it as you walk past the cabin, taking the shortcut towards Spruce.
I'll do a graffiti. I'm gonna have Yvette draw a skateboarder, and I'm gonna draw a little Batman symbol up top. Just to tag it.
Is that something from the book?
No.
Or is that just okay? It's just a thing. You just
Yeah,
we're
okay.
just
I
doing
just
hood
decided,
rats.
let's just this is
Hoodlum
yeah.
stuff.
My guess is this place has like walls where people just keep drawing shit over each other.
yes, yeah, or like carving into it and stuff. Yeah, you stop and you do that, and then as you leaving, back, taking the.
Does Ash want to draw anything?
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about it. I'm gonna write Kate isn't that smart. And that's it. And then I'm gonna draw like a version of Kate with a sad face and a question mark.
No, you shouldn't make her sad. You should make her look confused.
Then I put like angry eyebrows to try to make it look confused.
Make one eye big, like really big and open, and the other like really small. Weird.
And then I try, and now it's just basically like, can't really tell what's going on, but
Yeah.
it's there.
All right. Taking the rest of the shortcut back to Spruce and Pine, and like as you go, we do get another shot of the tree from the end of the first episode that says "Beware of the Hat." And as you walk into the woods, do you split up and go to your individual houses, or do you decide to all go to one house?
Well, if it goes to Spruce, then we would hit my house first, and I'm assuming that's where I'm watching Yvette.
Yes.
It
So,
could also be that Yvette's house is empty, like her parents might be out of town or something. Just as an option. I don't have a preference.
Well, I don't think my parents would be home either.
Okay.
So I'm just watching. I'm watching you.
I guess are Yvette and Ash neighbors? Is that why you're walking?
Yeah, like close.
Oh, sure.
Close
Yeah, it could
neighbors,
be.
probably. Yeah, like within a block, probably.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have to go home right away. Like they don't expect me home. They won't notice if I'm not home for a while. So
If you want to, you can come in or something.
you don't have like rules about boys or anything.
Well, they're not here.
I heard your sister. I heard your sister has boys over all the time.
Sometimes. I mean, she has a lot of people over. A lot. I don't really have people over. So honestly, like you kind of be doing me a favor.
Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna like look at all the windows to see if my sister's home before we go in, even though I just invited everybody in. But I'm assuming she's not home. Everyone's up.
Yeah, when you get home, your sister Kate's not there. I'll say though she did leave you a note. And I'll say she left you a big can of Nightmare Stallion. And on the note it just says, I don't know, probably congratulations for something, like a test you did really good on. Like she's trying to be really nice.
Ugh. Leave me alone, Kate. She just like pushes the maybe throws the note in the garbage and grabs the soda and then leans against the like table that it was on, like all cool, like the soda.
Or trying to look cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, here you go. This is I mean, I know
Cool.
I've seen
Nice.
it before, but like this is the house, my house.
What does the house
Su
look like?
casa. Just normal. Like there, it is two floors, but it's still a very pretty small house. Like downstairs, it's just a kitchen, living room. There isn't extra rooms downstairs, and then upstairs probably 3 bedrooms. So small floor, but tall.
Okay.
And then
Unfinished basement that people don't spend time in.
yes, we'll have an unfinished basement that has like a bunch of stuff from probably like my grandparents and uncles and aunts that we don't know why we have it, but it's in our basement for some reason. And then just the couch in the living room is just this pattern that you don't even understand what's going on. You're like, I have no idea what this pattern is, but my parents decided this was the couch we were getting. Doesn't match anything.
My mom said if you buy a busy carpet, like we got for our dining room, we've got a really big Persian rug with like a big design on it, and she says it's so you can't see like so like if you drop anything on it.
Yeah,
I mean that maybe that's what they were thinking with the couch.
probably.
Where do you go to hang out? Do you go out, like, does everybody go up to Ash's room, or do you hang out in the living room, or just in the kitchen?
I will like make them wait downstairs while I go up and tidy up my room real quick.
I mean, we could just hang out down here. It's cool. I mean,
No, it's cool. Like my room's really cool. I just like hold on, just wait. Just hold on for a second.
yeah.
And then like I run upstairs and then you guys hear like
What awkward moment should Yvette and Ronnie have again? I'm gonna put this one on you.
Oh boy, okay. I'm not sure. I think she's still like a little bit distraught. And you're still what's your condition? Upset?
Upset.
Yeah. So I think there's this funny moment where we're both just sitting on this like arcade floor carpet couch, just like kind of staring into the distance and listening to this racket coming from upstairs. Yvette's sniffling, just in silence, not really saying anything, until she says, "It really was the hat, wasn't it?"
Are there tissues or something?
Don't change the subject, Ronnie. It was the hat.
The hat's not real.
We saw it. It had the arms and legs and no body and stuff. It was a monster.
It was just I told you they need to put in streetlights.
We saw it with the streetlight, Ronnie.
Well, do you see any candles around?
Oh yeah, candles.
You want to just
Like in the rain.
grab some candles in case for yourself, make you feel better? If we both grabbed candles to make you feel better, would that make you feel better?
she's totally distracted now. She like tosses her filthy skateboard onto the couch, and just like runs off through tearing through Ash's house looking for candles.
I'll say you find like just a couple like regular candlesticks.
So I'll bring them over to Ronnie. Ronnie, you need to light these. I'm not allowed to use matches or any fire.
Oh, I've got my Boy Scout firemanship badge or firemanship card, so I'm good.
Yeah, and she'll hand the candles over to Ronnie.
I mean, if I needed to light a fire, I could just use some steel wool and a battery. But I guess, yeah, yeah, this will make you feel better. And
then you guys hear Ash like upstairs, boom, 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 and then you hear like her accidentally slip while she's coming down the stairs because she has socks and she doesn't have her boots on anymore, and she's coming too fast. She's like boom, 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 boom. The last like 5 stairs.
Ronnie came in the house and did not immediately take off his shoes.
Oh yeah, can you like shoot? Can you take your shoes off? Sorry, I should have told you when we came in, but
oh, okay.
Like no outside shoes, you know.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's cool.
Thanks.
And he will take off his Reeboks. Trying to remember what was cool. It's been, 30 years. So yeah, he takes off his Reeboks, and his socks look, different. They are two different plain white socks, but clearly two different ones. This was not a person who was prepared to take off their shoes in someone's house.
Yvette
That's
takes
reflecting
off,
my own childhood. Yeah.
Yes. Yvette steps off her shoes and like launches them at the door. She's wearing mismatched socks as well, but they're very different. They're like two,
she made a choice.
Terribly clashing patterns. Yeah, very much so.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie just grabbed whatever was clean.
Yeah, Ash's is the same, like totally different socks. Like I'm not wasting time matching socks. I'm just grabbing whatever's there. But yeah. So I guess notice that there's candles out. Did you guys find anything to light them with?
I mean, my parents keep matches in the drawer with the birthday candles. My dad's got a whole bunch of matchbooks.
Yeah, we probably have matchbooks around somewhere. So junk drawer.
Yeah. You find like a couple of matchbooks in the junk drawer. There's always a couple in.
All my dads come from hotels.
Wolf Cafe. What? Where's the Lone Wolf Cafe? It's like the matchbook from some random cafe.
Yeah, my dad travels a lot, and he brings home matchbooks from all the places he stays, he says.
I don't know if I've never heard my parents talk about this place, but yeah. So you wanted to light some candles? I have candles in my room. I have like this cool setup. It's like a plate, and it has like pebbles and like rocks and stuff in it, and it has like these three candles, and 2 of them are black candles, and the one in the middle is like a gray candle with like black stripes on it.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. I don't light it a lot, but it's cool.
Ronnie seems very nervous suddenly.
Did you see something?
No, it's cool if we can hang out in your room.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you worried about the hat too now, Ronnie?
Yes, the hat. No, this is to make you feel better. The candles for you, even.
This is to protect all of us, Ronnie. The cat hates candles.
Why do you think the hat hates candles? Is it flammable? Like, can you light it on fire?
Can you light a hat on fire?
Like the hat. A hat. You can light a hat on fire, but can you light the hat on fire?
I mean, if it's a hat, so like I probably.
Is a candle the best thing to light the hat on fire with?
Well, I was told that you can't use candles on Halloween anymore because you might light your costume on fire. So that's
That's
why we
good to
all,
know.
yeah, when I was little and still went trick or treating, we all had flashlights.
People used to take candles trick or treating. Was that a
Yeah, I
thing?
know. See, isn't that weird? Like, but apparently you could light yourself on fire or something.
That makes sense though. I feel
Yeah.
like if we had a flamethrower or something, that would be better to light.
Well, do you have
Ah,
hairspray?
yeah. Well, I don't, but my sister has hairspray.
Yeah, my one of my sister's friends was uh Bobby Little was over at our place and he was being a jerk and lit her hairspray on fire.
Mm.
But that seemed like a bad idea. He's an ass. He's a jackass.
I feel like indoors it's probably a bad idea. Outdoors it's probably like not still the greatest idea.
We were in the backyard, yeah, but like I don't know if she knew I was watching.
Uh, this is who? Robbie Little? Bobby Little?
No, Bobby Little.
Bobby Little.
He's like the tailback or something.
Tailback? Is that where's
Yeah, there were a
that?
bunch of. I think your sister was there. There was a bunch of people over.
What's a tailback?
It's a football position.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. I was really confused for a second. Uh, yeah. Well, so yeah, we can light the candles. We can put the candles in my room, and I'll just make sure. I'm pretty sure we locked the door when we came in, but I'll just make sure all the doors are locked, just just in case. I don't know if the hat uses doors or windows. Not that the hat's real,
That's why we have the candles to make.
but just
the
in
event-
Because it
case.
is real.
Yeah, just in case. It's just in case.
Yeah.
Just like
Sure.
go around, like lock, make sure all the doors and windows are locked, and I'll leave one candle downstairs, and then I have the three candles in my room, and maybe put one in the bathroom because I mean that's where you're most vulnerable. I feel like is in the bathroom. Not to like worry anybody, but
Well, I mean, we always have candles in the bathroom because, you know,
yes, I know. Okay, we'll light the candle in the bathroom for sure. Are you guys
yeah.
are you guys coming up? So we'll go. I'm going upstairs.
Yvette follows.
Does Ronnie follow?
Ronnie does takes a moment and seems a little scared to go up the stairs, but that's fine.
Okay. What does Ash's bedroom look like when everybody gets up there?
A bunch of posters all over the walls. She has drumsticks, but you don't see a drum kit or anything in here. And she has a bass guitar and the candle thing that she's talking about. What else does she have? Her bedspread. So it's a black duvet cover, but on the inside of it, you can tell it was like a tie-dyed comforter that she put like a black duvet cover over. And yeah, that's probably a good enough description.
Your room's pretty cool.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I picked all this stuff out. It's like
Oh, that's
me.
cool. Yeah, I picked all the stuff out in my room too, thinking back home to the most like the Sears catalog of with like the Transformers sheets. Actually, it'd be the Ninja Turtle sheets. Yeah, the Ninja Turtle sheets that are probably a little worn.
So I will light the candles.
Okay.
while we're here.
What do you do to what do you do, like what would the montage look of everybody hanging out in Ash's room look like?
Robbie not knowing where to sit whatsoever. And like if there is like a desk with a chair, he will sit at that chair very quickly.
Yeah, there is.
Yvette's just messing with stuff. Anything that's not like too heavy to lift or nailed to or like plastered to a wall or anything like that.
Anything,
Playing with
basically
the
anything that's
drumsticks.
not bolted down.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just all of the stuff's being moved. And Ash will kind of like mess with the bass a little bit. Like, I just learned this recently, like playing music, and then
It's he thinks it's just the coolest damn thing that you play bass. Yeah. And he doesn't know much about these bands you like. He knows all the bands on the radio.
yeah, and like she's like, yeah, like they're kind of old at this point, but like I've been really liking Led Zeppelin lately, and there's this one song. It's like it came out like 20 years ago now, but it's so good. You have to hear it. So she puts on "Immigrant Song" by Led Zeppelin.
Oh yeah, I've heard this. I think on the rock radio. Yeah, yeah, this is cool.
Yvette
might
tries
be
to
a-
mimic that wild opening vocal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly. It's just totally shrill and awful.
You know
Yeah.
when a kid gets like something like that stuck in their head, and they just every time their mind wanders, they just do that out loud
Out loud, yeah.
Yeah.
for the rest of the day.
Oh yeah.
I'm also going to be like checking out the window every once in a while just to make sure like my sister's not coming home. I know my parents shouldn't be coming, but my sister's kind of like, I'm not really sure where she is.
It's clear that Robbie doesn't really want to go home, but is starting to get concerned about the time.
Okay. So at some point, like you're hanging out and stuff, for narrative reasons, I'm going to say that Yuna's house is just right next door, and like you can see Yvette's brother's bedroom window from across from it. And at some point, Yvette, you make like eye contact with your brother, and he holds up a piece of paper that says "run," and then like as like you see this, and a draft goes through the house, and all the candles go out, and you all feel something on the wall behind, like by the door on that wall. You just feel like something's watching you from that wall.
Yvette shrieks, and it incidentally resembles the vocal from Immigrant Song.
Bobby jumps and also gives a scared sound, then suddenly realizes how uncool that was, and blushes a little.
Ash is going to try to light the matches that she still has. A match.
Yeah, we'll say the match, like you light it, and like it's a little weak little flame, and then you hear your sister yelling from downstairs, "Ash, are you home?"
Yeah.
Bobby turns pale white. Yeah.
And I think that's where we'll cut to break.
Okay.
And we will be back in 5-10 minutes or so. And make sure you get up, stretch, drink some water, do all of the things, and we'll see you in a little bit.
All right.
Hello, everyone. We are back for more Tales from the Campfire. And they were all hanging out in Ash's room. They had some candles lit to presumably keep away the hat. But a draft went through the house and the candles all went out. They felt like something was watching them. Ash quickly lit a match and then heard her sister calling out from downstairs.
Should I go out the window?
No,
it's fine.
It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Judging by the layout of the house, the bathroom is upstairs, correct?
Yeah.
We were on the second floor.
Yeah, there's a bathroom upstairs. So there was a candle lit in the bathroom as well, and then there's one, like, there's a half bath downstairs. But, like, the full bathroom is upstairs.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering, because I was like, if that's the only bathroom, that's a good excuse for why Ronnie was up there. But
oh, no. I won't give an excuse to my sister. And if she tries telling me or my parents, I'll say she's lying.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna yell down the stairs. Hey, Kate. I don't think you should be here right now. Like, I think there's something weird going on.
What are you talking about? Weird. Have
I
you?
thought I saw something.
Saw what? Did you? I left my necklace here earlier. Have you seen that?
Which one?
The heart pendant, the one I always wear.
Let me look. Do you remember where you left it? Is it in your room? And then I'll close the door that they're in, so if she comes upstairs, she won't see anybody. And
you can hear her, like, going over, like, looking through stuff, like moving stuff around downstairs, like looking to see if something got set on top of it or something. No, I don't think it's in my room.
Can I like do a quick scan in her room to see if I see anything?
Yeah. You know what?
Investigate, I guess.
Yeah, mind investigate. That's
okay. Nope. I don't see anything. There's nothing here.
Yeah, you don't see it. And I think, like, you failed the roll and, like, you close your sister's door. Do you close it all the way? Or do you, like, just close it partially?
I will close it all the way.
And I think as you do, like, we see, like, just before the door closes, we see, like, the fingers start to, like, come through, and then the door closes all the way. And you never notice because you failed the investigate roll, so you didn't notice anything. Do you go downstairs?
No, I think I'll go back in my room. I'll just be like, I don't know where it is. You don't need a stupid necklace anyway. And then I'll just go in my room and close the door and hope she just leaves. Oh, and I'll yell, I'm babysitting. And then, yeah, then I'll close the door.
I think, like, you hear her move stuff around downstairs, and then you hear her come up the stairs, and then she knocks on your door.
What?
Well, I found it, but I just wanted to see. Did you see my note?
Yeah, I saw it. I got the soda.
Look, I just wanted you to know that I'm proud that you did a good job on the test. Like, I know you studied hard for it.
Well, I know you left the note.
Okay, well, I'm heading back out. Don't burn the house down.
Okay, have fun with your friends. Bye.
I feel like I should roll a stealth
Yes.
to not
yes.
make a weird noise or something.
Well, she knows I'm babysitting too, but
Yes, but clearly I have to sneeze or something. That's a 5, a 1, and a 2.
so no sixes.
No 6s.
Where are you hiding?
I'm not exactly hiding. I'm just in the room in a chair.
Okay, so you just stayed in the chair?
Yeah, just froze up a bit. Because I'm acting. No, this is all cool. It's fine. It's just nothing's awkward here. It's all good. It's all good. I just don't know what to do with my hands or face. And Yvette keeps staring at me, and it's weird.
Do you accidentally knock something off the desk?
Yeah, I will knock something over on the desk. Is the necklace under whatever I knock over?
No. She found her necklace.
Oh, okay.
No, but she hears the noise and she's like,
oh shit.
And then she hears that noise and she's like, was that you, Vet? And then she hears you say, oh shit, and goes, who was that? And you can see her the doorknob starts to turn.
I throw a blanket over on me.
And then
And
you know what? Body move to throw this blanket.
Just a blanket. It's not
as the
really
door's
gonna
opening.
Two sixes. So 2 successes.
Do you? So the blanket hits and covers Ronnie. Do you want to use that bonus to have that blanket land in such a way that it looks like you've just built a blanket fort over your desk for your vet?
Blanket fort / laundry pile / just obscured.
And you're it just somehow lands just perfect that it kind of looks like a blanket fort, and your sister opens the doors like, what was that noise? What are you building a blanket fort?
Yes, to get away from you, to get away from whatever. You're like the creature from the Black Lagoon or something, and you're ruining everything right now. You're just ruining everything.
and I knocked something over, and I said a cuss.
Yeah,
You shouldn't do that.
No.
Yvette.
and
I'm
did
10
not
years
learn that
old.
from me.
No, I didn't.
Okay, well, don't break anything. Don't burn the house down. I'm leaving.
As I'm pushing her out.
Right. And she will go back downstairs. And you hear the door open.
Hey, wait,
shut.
Kate, can you turn all the lights on downstairs?
Yeah, I guess. And you turns the light. Then you, a few minutes later, not even, it probably wouldn't even take that long. But, you hear walking around, and then the door opens and closes, and she leaves.
Okay, all the lights are on downstairs. I feel like that's a win. And then I pull, the blanket. Sorry about that.
It's
Last minute.
Yeah, it's cool.
You said a cuss, Ronnie, and I just took the fall for you. I hope you know you owe me one.
I do. I so owe you one of it. I probably owe you more than one.
Really?
Maybe
Why? I mean, yes.
2. You'll get 2.
That sounds fair to me.
Yeah.
Are those non-transferable?
I mean,
Lights are on
I
downstairs.
think that's up to me, and I
I
say
feel like that's
yes.
a win. And then I pull, the blanket.
Whatever
Sorry
that means.
about that.
it's
Last
Ronnie
minute.
blushes a bit. Yeah.
So that thing that I know we are saying that this thing isn't real or whatever, but I feel like something's happening.
Yeah, no, we should definitely keep candles lit. I I should probably get home. What time is it? What time is it?
Maybe like 8 o'clock.
Like, yeah, cause if I'm not home before Mom gets home from her shift, she'll be upset. But she isn't. She works till like 10.
You have a while.
Yeah.
It's like a few hours. Plus, I feel like if something weird's happening, we should probably all be together. Like, we don't know if us splitting up would make like a second hat.
Just gets this like weird like.
I mean, we don't know what kind of, rules this thing
I mean,
follows, if any.
well, like. Do you have like. So, like Marky Mark? Like, do you have any baseball caps? I could wear one of those backwards. That might do something.
I probably have a baseball cap in here somewhere. And so I'll look for a baseball hat.
New Kids on the Block was popular at this time.
And I'll give the baseball hat to Ronnie.
I mean, like, you should wear one. And if it's got her helmet,
Wear a hat.
isn't that its thing? Like,
So I'll put on a bowler hat
Okay.
that I have for some reason. Maybe I went as Charlie Chaplin one year for Halloween.
Does Yvette put her helmet on to fit in?
Mhm. Yeah.
Robbie just takes a moment and just looks at all of us in our hats and feels super weird.
Do you think this is like an immediate thing? Like once we put the hat on, we're
My
good?
grandfather always said never wear a hat in the house. But, like, if this thing wants you to wear a hat, which
Are we disrespecting hats by wearing them inside?
Should we
He
go
takes off the hat.
outside? I
I
knew
mean-
like don't open an umbrella indoors, but I didn't know like a hat. I didn't know this hat thing.
my grandfather would smack me in the back of the head and make me take it off every time I came in.
That's rude.
Yeah, that's mean.
As you have this conversation, Ash, the phone downstairs rings.
We should all probably go to.
Yeah, let's go downstairs.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll grab one of the candles that we have, even though it's not lit anymore. I'll still take it with us downstairs.
Okay.
And I will go answer the phone.
Holding the hat in my hands.
I'm still wearing mine.
Okay. And you pick up the phone.
Hello. Hey. You've reached the Howard residence.
Ash, this is Paul. I need to talk to Yvette.
Wait, who's Paul? It's Paul.
That's my brother.
Yeah,
Brother.
it's Yvette's
Oh,
older
okay.
brother.
Oh yeah, sure. And so I'll give the phone to Yvette.
She
Think
just
he saw me through the
immediately.
windows?
Sorry, what?
Do you think he saw me through the windows?
He might have. He saw me. But Yvette answers, and she's like, "Paul, it's the hat. It's after us. We disrespected a hat. We drew its ire."
Technically, we didn't disrespect the hat. It was an accident and it fell into the water, and it's not our fault.
Yvette like kind of holds the phone out so it's audible.
Yvette, bring all your friends over now. We need to talk. Like, now.
Okay, Paul, we're going now. And Yvette hangs up the phone, slams it down on the receiver, and then heads toward the door, and then like turns back toward both Ronnie and Ash, expectantly. Paul's going to help us.
Oh, it's like a
He'll know what to do.
Ghostbuster or something?
I mean, he's
No, but he knows stuff.
he's fast,
And-
right? And he's strong.
That too.
Okay,
Yeah, he's
But
a
mostly he just
senior,
knows
right?
stuff.
let's go then.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't establish what age he was, but yeah, sure.
I'll leave all the lights on downstairs. When we passed the upstairs bathroom that had the candle and it was that candle also blown out.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not leaving any candles burning when I leave, but I will leave all the lights on downstairs.
Okay.
And I leave a note for Kate that says, "I'm proud of you for being a swamp monster." And then I draw like her as the swamp monster, and then I leave. It was necessary. It had to happen. We're okay. Let's go.
Sisters. Don't get it.
Julie.
All right. When you get to Yvette's, Paul is waiting downstairs. And like you come through the door, and there's like stairs. We'll say there's stairs that just go right up. Like you can see them as soon as you walk through the door, and he waves you up the stairs, into his room. Do you follow?
Yvette does.
Yeah, I'll
Just
follow
run.
them.
Okay. When you get in there, they're not lit, but he's got a lot of candles in there. And when everybody gets in his room, he shuts the door and he's like, "Okay, so you got to go to the cemetery." And he digs through a box and he pulls out like a very specific like candle, and he's like, "You got to take this to Mr. Mulberry's grave. It's on the far north side, and you got to set it on top of his headstone and light it. It's the only way to get rid of the hat." And I didn't learn it fast enough, and the hat took some of my friends, but you just have to do it.
So wait, only that candle, or can it be any candle? Like, is
This candle, this specific candle.
Oh, okay.
Do you have like a lighter or something?
I mean, I still have the matches, but
He reaches over and like, we'll see. There's like a pipe, and next to it is a match, and he goes, "Here, you can use this one."
okay. Do you have like a bike or something? Is this like of the essence? Probably like time is of the essence.
I mean, yes, it is of the essence. You don't have a bike of your own that you can.
Okay, we'll go across the street and get my. Okay, let's go back to my garage. Come on.
I was just asking, like, if you need to borrow mine, you can, but like.
I might need to. Otherwise, we have to stop at my house too.
Okay, yeah, it's just down in the garage. Yvette knows where it is.
I should probably call my sister.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I think. Is Ronnie the only one with conditions?
I believe so.
Yvette doesn't have any, right?
No.
Okay. Because like you're talking to your anchor, so this would be a good time to get rid of any conditions if you had any, but you don't. Yvette knows where the phone is. You can use it, I'm sure, if you really need to.
I should call from Ash's house, probably.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Just
She'll probably answer for Katie.
Okay, let's go. We'll go to my first. We'll go into the garage. We'll get my bike. You'll have Paul's bike. Yvette, you'll have your skateboard. You can make your phone call really fast. All lights are on downstairs, so I think we're good. And there's not candle.
Like, should we light it when we get to the graveyard?
yeah. You have to. Don't light it before you get there. Don't light it before you even put it on. Like, you have to set it on the gravestone and then light it.
Okay.
Gravestone, then light it. Gravestone, then light it. Gravestone, then light it. Cool. Okay, yeah, we can do that. But I should, just in case we end up like Deacon, I should call my sister.
Yeah, we'll go to my house.
Yeah.
I'll
so
get my
we do
bike
that.
from the garage.
Sorry.
You go in.
Yeah.
And then it's like montage.
Yeah. I call my sister up though. I do need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's just calling home and.
Yeah. If she's there, she's probably there hanging out with friends.
Yeah. After a couple of rings, she picks up and is like, "Hello."
Steph, it's Rob. I know I was supposed to be home earlier, but I've got to go to the graveyard for a science project thing. So that's where I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'll be back before Mom gets home.
Okay. Yeah. Are you okay? Sound a little stressed out or like
Yeah,
you're upset.
I think it's just some of the juniors were being jerks at the candle shop, and I think they're trying to spook us or something. And the whole hat thing, and I'm hanging out with
Oh.
Ash, and she and Yvette's scared, so we want to go and do a thing to help her feel better.
Oh. Okay. Well, be safe.
Did they ever do that to you? Is this like a rite of passage thing, or?
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I've heard of the whole hat thing. I know a lot of the kids take it. Some of the kids even take it kind of serious. Have you yet met Yvette's brother, Paul? He takes it pretty serious.
Cool. So, like, if there was someone who would know stuff about it, it'd be him. Yeah.
Yeah. Just be safe. Don't get hit by a car or anything.
Okay. You be safe too.
Yeah, I'm just at home. You can definitely hear like other like teenagers in the background.
A boy laughing,
Yeah.
and then for me saying "be safe," it takes on a slightly different meaning.
Oh yeah.
Right.
All right. Yeah. I'll be home in like an hour, hopefully. Did you know Deacon?
I think I had an English class with him. Why?
Because like apparently no one can find him.
Oh yeah, I did hear that. His mom was at the school putting up missing posters.
It's weird that our school has a place for missing posters, right?
Yes. Yeah, I never thought about it too much, but yeah, it is. It is. Especially since it seems full a lot.
I hate this town. Okay. Yeah, I'll be home. I love you and Mom and Dad.
Yeah, love you too, kiddo. See you when you get home.
And I hang up.
My favorite part of that conversation is talking about kids going missing and then still just letting you go run around town.
It's weird.
Yeah, anyway.
Anyways, go run around town in the middle of the night.
I mean, it's not too late. It's not like it's 10 already.
True. So you head out to the cemetery.
Do we pass the convenience store?
Yes, you do pass Don's.
Is it open still?
Yes, it is still open.
All right, I want to stop in and buy a lighter, which I might have to talk my way into.
Okay. Yeah. When you get in there, he's you know him because he's one of the football players as well.
Yeah.
Behind the counter is
Stephanie
Kurt.
knows him. He wishes he dated Stephanie, but whatever.
He looks a little dazed. He's got a lump on the side, like on his forehead. And he looks a little green in the face when you walk in there.
Kurt, dude, you okay?
Yeah, I think I got a concussion, but otherwise I'm okay.
Did you like ice it?
I did a little bit. Well, I'll ice it more when I get home. It'll be easier then.
Yeah, just I don't know. I heard something about not falling asleep, but with a concussion, I don't know.
I've heard that too.
Yvette shots. What year is it? While also putting a pack of gum on the counter next to the lighter.
89.
Who's
I
president?
think you're fine. Yeah.
Oh, and you definitely
H.W.
notice
Bush.
there's soda, like the floors are sticky in front of the counter.
Oh, bro, Bud, I think you need a mop or something.
Oh, the floor's still sticky. Damn it. Okay, yeah, thanks for letting me know. And then you pay for the lighter and gum, presumably.
Did you want anything, Ash?
You know what? No, I'm okay. I don't need it. I had that soda back at the house, and I think I'm good. Thanks.
Cool.
Actually, I'll actually get a cook. Like, can I get a cookie? Is there other?
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it. And I'll grab a Mountain Dew for myself. Or,
Okay.
I'm sorry, I will grab a Nightmare Stallion for myself.
There's Nightmare Stallion, there's Zags, there's Halcyon Original. There's a few.
I'll go with the Nightmare
You
Stallion.
can't get the Witcher's Brew because it's sold out, but
Sounds like it would taste like a witch, which sounds bad. The commercial for it seemed like it tastes like licking a witch. It was a weird commercial. I didn't really understand it.
most of the selling point was that it was a glow-in-the-dark soda, but
I don't want to glow in the dark. Gross.
yeah, so you get a Nightmare Stallion. Nightmare Stallion's got the original cola, and then it just released 3 new flavors. There's the Dr. Nightmare, like a lemon lime soda flavor, and probably like a fruit punch or something.
Whichever one borders on the most extreme
Probably
Would
the
would be
Dr.
considered
Nightmare.
cool. Like, this is pre-code red, but like, this is a clear Pepsi era, isn't it?
Crystal Nightmare.
I think
Crystal
so.
Nightmare. Is
Yeah,
that Crystal Night?
like-
Do they have
Crystal
Crystal
Mist.
these are-
Or Nightmare Mist.
The Nightmare Stallions they're not just like a soda. They're like Jolt Cola style energy drinks. So they're the
Yeah.
big cans and
That's why I want it. Because it will help keep me calm, I think, and not overload my brain.
yeah.
No, Crystal Pepsi wasn't until '92. Okay.
Ah, okay.
This is what the internet tells us. But yeah, I get a Nightmare Stallion, and I'm certainly gonna get weirder. Well, no, not certainly gonna get weirder, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, and so as you exit and head off towards the cemetery, there is sitting in the driveway with the back door open, still, there's just a pizza car, like pizza, with the delivery sign on top of it, sitting in the driveway of the house next to the gas station. And to get to the cemetery, you have to go past the motel, the local motel or whatever. And
does Yvette grab onto the back of one of the bikes for speed sometimes?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that's
Nice.
awesome.
Nice, I like that.
I'd be riding her brother's bike, which probably has pegs, and she's probably used to this.
I can say mine probably has one of those things that you can put a box on and then tie it down
Oh,
for band gear too.
Makes sense.
Like a delivery bike.
And as you cross the motel parking lot, Ash, you catch sight of your music teacher, Julie, and she waves at you. Hey, Ash.
Hey, Julie. What's up?
Oh, just heading home. What are you kids up to tonight?
Okay. We're just going to the cemetery, what kids do in the fall. Just
Oh,
hanging out.
cool. Yeah, I was just here visiting a friend, and I'm going to head home now. Ronnie, you definitely see your dad's car in the parking lot of this motel.
Yeah, I just look down at the ground.
Oh, well, I hope your visit went well with your friend.
We should go.
Yeah.
Is this is this the music teacher, or is this a outside the school music teacher?
That's a
Oh,
branch.
at the school, yeah, the school music teacher.
What's her name again?
Julie Smith.
Yeah.
Miss Smith.
Hi, Miss Smith. We should go.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, bye, Julie. I have some cool stuff to show you on Monday.
Okay, yep, see you then. And she'll get in her car. And...
Robbie bikes angry.
That's holding on by a finger. Sorry, go ahead.
No, just Fast and Furious. I was just making
Oh, yes.
a joke.
because it, for whatever, lends itself to the spookiness of graveyards, they never put at least in all the small towns I've ever been in, they never put any kind of street lights or anything in them.
Does this one have fencing around it?
No.
Oh, God. Why would it not have fencing around it? You have a graveyard, you put a fence around it.
A lot of the ones where I live do not. Some of the really small ones, in the middle of nowhere, do, but the one right on the edge of town, massive graveyard, does not. There's no lights and there's no fence.
Robbie holds his breath as they start riding past the outskirts of the graveyard, but then quickly gives up on that.
It's a pretty big graveyard, and you've got to find Mr. Mulberry's grave. It's on the north backside of the graveyard, but it's a big place.
Well, I guess we start over there and just work our way.
We should have brought a flashlight.
We should have brought a candle.
We did bring a candle.
I
Oh, good.
have the other candle too, for my house, not the one that you have to put on the grave stone.
And I'm wearing the hat right now.
Yeah, I'm also still wearing my hat.
Same, yeah, helmet.
So, okay, I'll light this one, and then we have at least a light.
Yeah, you have as much light as a candle provides, which isn't a whole lot, but you do have some light. You can hold it up to the graves and read the name. But as you're searching, you look behind you, and you, for the first time, not just a shadow, see the hulking, tall, lanky form of the hat. And again, it's just like when it has a body, which it doesn't always, but in this case it does. There's no neck or head. It comes up shoulders, hat.
So the way I see it is like a hat, but the hands are coming out the bottom, like grabbing.
That's what I had
at the bottom,
pictured.
and then like the rest of it kind of crawls out from the hat.
Yes.
Like a hermit crab, but only arms and
Stopping.
legs.
Yeah, but just stopping about here.
Yes.
Spooky.
Don't like that.
And that's behind you. Like you leave that at the end. Like you get into the graveyard, and that's at like the entrance of the graveyard. But it is there to add a sense of dread to the sea.
Okay, let's find this thing and get this thing off our backs.
All right. Who wants to lead a mind investigate, and whoever's leading, and then everybody else will help.
I will probably help.
I will
Investigation
help.
isn't my strongest suit, but I can try.
Okay.
I'm smart.
I have 4.
Me too.
Okay, so we got the same.
But you seem to be taking the lead here. Ronnie is.
Okay, I will
letting
lead.
you- Yeah.
I also have 2 successes. Or I have 1 success from last time. Oh, and I got another one.
Okay.
1 6.
So you scour the graveyard, and you find the grave. How spread out are you? Did you try to stay close, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, stay together.
Yeah, I'm not.
So
I'm too scared to be alone, and I would feel bad if Yvette got lost.
okay. So you're all however it takes you a little bit. Like you keep having to run away from the hat when it gets too close, and because you're not spreading out, you're all huddled in front of the grave with a candle trying to read the name. But you do find it. It takes like 15-20 minutes, and you find the grave, and you have it.
I will say at one point, Ronnie probably turns around too fast to run and like bumps directly into Ash, and looks very like kind of trying to look confident but also confused.
Like, okay,
You get a
yeah.
Zoolander look basically.
Yeah,
a-
like
Blue steel.
not quite a blue steel, but like a
the like.
like oh, I didn't mean to bump into you, but yeah, that kind of thing.
Right.
All
I
right.
will try not to drop the candle that I'm holding or light anyone on fire.
Right, yeah. And that all happens. So you're standing in front of Mr. Mulberry's grave. Who has the candles you're supposed to light?
I think Ash, right?
Yeah, Ash had the candle.
Do I still have it? Okay, then I have both candles.
Okay.
Here, hand it to me, I guess. You keep holding the candle. I'll get this
Okay.
one lit. 'Cause I
I'll
got the
light
lighter.
that candle with this candle. How about that?
Oh, that's smart.
I mean, I guess you have a lighter.
Do it.
So, did you put it on the grave?
Well, you gotta light it. If you,
No,
okay.
no, we have to
yeah.
put it down first, and then we have to light it.
The hat's like approaching all the while.
Yeah.
All right, then he just slams it down and like holds the base of it.
So I will light it once it is on the grave.
As the candle approaches, you hear the hat like whistles, and then the flame on the candle goes out. Like the one you're holding as you go to light it, that flame goes
Lighter.
out.
I get up super close on it and I like huddle the candle to block any wind. Like I said, I probably have my fireman shit from Boy Scouts.
And
I block the wind.
like
Yvette, stand here.
And I'll also help block the wind.
like like for movie dramatics, like you spark it a couple times and it doesn't light, and it comes on and the candle lights and the flame is just fine, and then you hear like the movie sound of a hat getting blown off by the wind, like that. It's very specific because it doesn't happen in real life, but it happens in movie.
Like a fluttering sound.
Yes. And you look back, and the hat is no longer in the graveyard with you.
Is it gone?
Did it work?
I think we did it. And Robbie sits down.
I have an idea for the next thing we should graffiti the cabin with. Like the instructions on how to get rid of the hat.
Do we bring this candle back to your brother?
Yeah, like
Yvette shrugs.
is there another candle like this? Is only this specific candle? This is very weird.
So he told you the specific candle, but this it is one of the the candle he has is one of them tall saint candles,
Like a votive candle.
Yeah, there you go. And that's what he gave you, and he wanted to make very specifically that you use this type of candle, but he told you that specific candle, so you don't know.
Because at some point in the scene behind us at the store, there was while I was buying a lighter, I probably pulled it from a display next to a bunch of Santeria candles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Catholic Santeria candles. I forget what they are, but yeah, the plastic ones you're not actually supposed to light.
In the story, it's basically the specific type of candle is what you want to light, but
yeah.
But he told you that specific candle, so you might think it's magic.
That's what I think we should definitely put on the wall. I feel like this is information more people should know. We need to get this out there. Maybe I'll write a song about it.
That would be cool.
The hat and the candles and the scary stuff. There's scary songs that's.
Oh yeah,
that's a genre.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Should we not hang out in the cemetery anymore, though?
We should probably leave the cemetery.
Yeah, we do have some time, so if there's if y'all want to do some closing out stuff, hang out at the hideout whatever.
Yeah, we can go to the cabin, and as you put the instructions up there, I will write above it, hat problems, ask Paul.
And then I will also
Do you leave a number?
draw.
No, I don't leave the number because
Okay.
I don't know the number, and
I'll
wouldn't
draw
do that to
what the
someone.
hat looked like next to it, like what we saw.
Okay. Yeah, and that's all more than possible. This is do you just hang out at the candle until Ronnie has to go home, or
At the cabin?
yeah. I guess also when is Ash supposed to be home? Yvette's 10, so she might have to be home.
Yeah,
earlier
I
than
feel
that,
like
too, so
I
there's
should probably be home because her parents are probably gonna pick her up soon, and I don't think we're supposed to leave to go to the malt shop. I feel like none of anything that happened tonight was supposed to happen.
right.
As far as parents knew you.
I'll probably go home.
Okay.
So I will see them home, and no longer worried about the hat. I will help bring Paul's bike back. After
Actually, we should
attempting
walk
and
Yvette.
failing a jump.
I'll probably walk Yvette back to her house because if her older brother's there, I feel like he could watch her now.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
you were
Yeah.
asked to like watch her until a certain time, and then Yvette could go home. But since Paul's
Yeah.
been spending most of his time in his room, they just thought it'd be best to leave Yvette with you for a little while.
Okay.
Does Paul act any different now that the hat is not around?
Um, when you get home, his door's usually shut, but it's actually open when you get home. When Yvette gets home.
Oh, before Yvette goes inside, I'll be like, Yvette, I owe you 3 now.
Yeah, that's right, you do. I won't forget that. I'll give 1 to Ash for doing such a good job babysitting.
Now you owe
Also, one of them
me
is a kickflip.
1. Wait. Do a kickflip?
One of mine is going to be to do a kickflip, and she like kicks her board over to Ronnie.
I have one at home that I haven't used. You know what? Give me a month.
She puts her hand out to shake. It's real small.
He shakes it without crushing it, but
She tries to crush
with a
his.
big emphasis.
I love
The
Yeah,
cute
also with
thing
big
of, like,
emphasis.
trying to.
Squeeze hard.
When she starts squeezing hard, he starts squeezing a little harder, but doesn't like want to hurt.
Ow!
Wait, oh. Just 3, or 2 now,
Yeah, that's 2.
and I'll give me a month. All right. Tell your brother thank you.
I will.
Well, it's always nice babysitting you. Don't tell your parents we went out anywhere.
I've never told them before.
What was that?
I've never told them before.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
start
just
now.
like reiterating. You know, I know you won't, but just, reminding you. Yeah. Cool. I will see you probably like next Friday.
I think Paul might be able to actually. You can always hang out with us, but I think
Yeah,
he might be
sure.
okay. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, that sounds cool. But yeah, well, yeah, tell your brother thank you for me too, because like that's cool. He basically saved our lives. I think.
Yeah, he did. I think he did. I think he saved a lot of lives, actually.
Yeah, maybe. I don't really know how it works, but
Yeah, me neither.
I'll remember that, and I'll let people know, but like in a cool way, so that they're not like, "Whoa, what is this person talking about?" So yeah, good night, and I hope you sleep well.
You too. Thank you.
Does Yvette go inside?
Yeah, she's just like kind of standing there, like not sure what else to say, and just like walks backwards, like slowly at first, and then runs upstairs to go see Paul.
Mhm.
Because I imagine she hasn't seen him very much, like in the time that he was holed up in his room.
Right. Do Ronnie and Ash have any, like, do they have a conversation before going their separate ways after Yvette leaves?
Ronnie would want to.
Would
Ronnie
want to?
lingers. Yes.
Okay. So, because my house is across the street, Ash would probably start walking across the street, but not like I'm like leaving, but like this is the way I'm going.
Hey, so that was really cool of you. You kept it together. Like,
You kept it together too. I mean, like the lighter thing, we would have been. I mean, I don't know what the hat does to you, but that probably would have happened.
one match is not going to do it. But
Yeah.
yeah. Do you want to go to a movie? Like not tonight, clearly, or like tomorrow, but like soon.
Yeah, like the Batman.
We don't have to see Batman. Whatever.
Sure, yeah. We can go to the movies.
Cool.
Did you have a day in mind?
Tuesday, Saturday.
Like this upcoming Saturday?
If you're busy, it's cool. Like, don't
No,
worry.
I'm not. I'm just
It's
trying. I want to make sure I know like when.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we can figure out I can look in the newspaper to find out,
I'll
you
take
know.
care of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just
And then you
let
can
me know
call
what you want
me.
to see. I'll call you.
Yeah,
I have your
sure.
number from the project. I
Yeah,
mean, also,
cool.
yeah.
Well, cool. I like watching movies.
Cool.
Yeah. So cool.
Do you
Ronnie
go your
takes a
separate ways?
moment, and like leans in to give her a peck on the cheek,
Oh,
because he doesn't really. He's trying to act cooler than he feels.
yeah. She's like, oh, she doesn't move away from it.
Yeah. And then he will very quickly head off back to his house.
And Ash will just stand there for a little bit as he runs away.
Okay. And then inside, Yvette, when you get up the stairs, Paul's waiting for you, and he's like, "Did everything work out?"
Yeah, we did it. She's gonna. She hasn't seen him in a while. She's gonna like tackle hug him. I don't think she's seen the state of his room either. Like, I think he's been like truly shut in. Does he also have the votive candles all over, or is it just like a mix of
A mix
this
of
and that?
candles inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were right. The candle worked. The hat
That's
was in the graveyard with us, and then when we lit it, it was gone.
That's good. I'm glad you're safe.
Is it? Is it dead?
It's not dead, but it'll stop chasing you and your friends.
It's forever.
Yeah.
What about everybody else?
They just have to behave. Not disrespect any hats, I guess, or whatever its thing is. I never quite got exactly what it was supposed to be, the reason it was chasing you. So some of the old legends are a little different, but the newer ones I'll muddle it more, talking about disrespecting hats and stuff. But it's, as long as they don't do anything to draw its ire, I guess they'll be fine too. And if not, they just have to do what you did.
We put up a warning in the old cabin. I know you haven't been back in a while, but we figured it would help. And we put your name there, if that's okay. I hope that's okay.
That's a good idea. And he'll do the older brother thing of like ruffling your hair. You should go clean up and get to bed.
Okay. She'll like elbow him a little bit and like, you should too. You look tired.
Yeah. Good night.
She'll hug him one last time and then head off to get ready for bed.
Is there any other quick little scenes anybody wants to do?
Ash is gonna keep all the lights on in her house until like her sister and family get back from wherever they are.
Like your dad definitely comes home and is like, "Why are all the lights on?"
Such a bad move.
What are we made of electricity?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, sorry, Dad. Just, you told me to be safe, and I felt like this was like the safest I could be because I was home alone. I just want to make sure that nobody was, sneaking around in the house based on what you said about being safe. I was just following your rules.
Uh, oh, okay. Are you hungry? We brought home some food, and he holds up like a greasy burger bag.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm hungry. I'll eat. Did you guys already eat?
Nope. We were just gonna sit down and eat.
Okay, cool. Cool.
You have a late dinner, and the camera will cut to on the dinner table. I guess there's like a copy of the newspaper, and the headline is "County Fair next week." And that is where we'll end for the night. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and big thanks to Kevin for being our guest tonight.
Thank you. I had a really fun time.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
I like these humans.
It was fun to watch them
Be
these
awkward
characters
teenagers.
be awkward teenagers.
For me to just pull out a bunch of emotional pain that I'll probably have to deal with the rest of the night. Yeah. In a fun way.
In a fun way, yeah.
Yeah, playing teenagers always hits me right in the feels.
Yes. It's both why I like playing them and don't, but like sometimes it's nice to just play characters that aren't dealing with those things, but other times it can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, a 13-year-old kid who's cool and people like. I don't know what that's like. So, say nice.
I think you did a pretty good job of him
Walking that line of being cool yet 13.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And you picked a really, really good name for like you put the name in the chat, and I flinched at the oh god,
how accurate that is too.
Yes, very accurate.
Well, thank you. I like the names. Ash and Yvette are also great.
Thanks. Yeah, I like them.
Thank you.
I feel like it was a good little group.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
like the image of him standing next to a girl 3 years younger, and he has no idea anything about her.
It's not that big of a gap, but it is difference. It's worlds apart almost.
Yeah. So skateboards.
Yeah. Got wheels and everything, huh?
So good.
Do you like this? No. Do you like this? No. Okay, I'm out of things. Skateboards.
All the things I knew.
Sometimes when I look back on it, I have to remember that there is a huge difference between a 10-year-old and a 13-year-old.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a 10-year-old and an 11-year-old might not have anything in common.
Yeah, now that I'm 30, it doesn't seem like such a big gap. But when you're a kid, there's totally different. 13, you're starting I can't like these things. They're for kids, and you're still a kid. You're
in elementary school, so you're a weird being. I don't. Yeah, exactly. And then we're middle schoolers. It's so much different.
Almost in high school.
Ooh. I think I'm trying to get the ages down.
Yeah, it's something.
I think 14 is high school.
Yeah, I was 14 in high school.
Yeah. Depending on your district.
Yeah.
But anyway. But yes, thank you so much for running, Nerdy.
Yeah, no problem.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. It's fun.
All right.
And we will go in reverse order signing out. So starting with Ronnie.
Hello, everybody. My name's Kevin. I'm Bisonic Kevin on Twitter. You can find me at Bisonic Kevin. And mostly I just retweet announcements for shows I'm on. When I'm on them, because Twitter is a hard place to exist as a human. My game, Rift's Ballad of Fates, runs every Tuesday on this channel at 8 p.m. And we have a lot of fun in a world where magic has exploded into reality, and then 300 years later, dragons are ruling small townships, and incredible science fiction Borgs are running bars. It's a really weird and fun game with great players, including Nerdy Teddy. All right. Thank you very much. You can find my wife's amazing knitwear patterns and designs at lattesandllamas.com. She does amazing work. And thank you so much for inviting me.
And Yvette.
Yeah, hi. I've been Marcus. I'm Spicy Curry Bread around most of the internet. I write games over at spicycurrybread.itch.io. There's a couple on there. They're like either $1 or free for like a okay amount of pretty janky game. And yeah, that's it. It's been a joy to be here as usual.
And Ash.
I am Melissa, and also So Much Geek on just about everything. Sometimes I stream on my own Twitch channel, So Much Geek. I have not recently because there's been a lot of construction around here, but at some point I will be getting back to it. I also have a store as well. It is in my Twitter bio, I'm fairly certain. Twitter is probably the best place to find out anything, like even what I had for breakfast. So that's the best place to learn things about me.
All right, thank you. And I am Nerdy Teddy. You can find me over on Twitter at Nerdy Teddy and in the Nerds with Dice Discord. Tomorrow night I will be in the chat as I produce the Sleepaway one-shot run by Nana and crew. I believe it's going to be called Whispering Pine, so join for that. Saturday is the first episode of a 3-shot Happiest Apocalypse on Earth game, which is a horror game set in like a old amusement park. It's going to be called Rise of Rosie. It'll be run by Undead K. So that'll be Saturday night, 8 p.m. EST. And come hang out with those. And then for myself, Monday nights you can find me over on the Bardic Nox channel playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Tuesdays I am in the Rifts Ballad of Fates game playing Peppermint. I forgot my own character's name for a second. And of course, Wednesdays for the rest of this month, I will be running this game. And I also... that's the wrong tab. Have a store. You can find the link in the chat. It's also in my Twitter bio. I'm sure it's a link tree. I think I organized all that at some point, and the most prominent thing on there, or at least the thing I'm most proud of, is the Tax Sisters. For those who don't know, I always describe them as a cross between the Kanker Sisters and the Hex Girls. They're NPCs you can add into your Visigoths vs. Molgoths game. And we are going to raid Weave the Tale tonight, and we will see you next time. Bye everyone.